Yo, what's up, guys? How is it going for you? How are you guys doing? Bow, bow. Yo, yo, X71 Nawaf, I think that's how you say that. Hey, yo, Chem, always good to see you, man. And Jen, hello. I honestly don't know how to read that language. Um, so my bad. Big Smoke, good to see you. Danielle, living good, and you? I'm living good. Yo, I was gonna pull up Ableton, but honestly, I'm just gonna start playing submissions because that's easier. But yeah, so guys, today I'm doing a feedback stream. If you want to send your tracks through, all the info for that is in the description. Definitely send one through. Good to see everyone. But yo, give me a sec. I'm gonna be reading the chat on my phone here. All right, there we go. You should start a gaming channel. Big Smoke. I'm not any good at video games. I'm very good at music production, not good at all at video games. So that would be probably not very entertaining to watch. Okay, be gone, Ableton. Hi Julian, here's my new single after quite a while. All right, let's hear it, man. Thanks for sending this one through, Miro. Everyone is dancing except me. Same. The Essentials. Did I already shout you out? What's good? Nice organic vibes going on here. I hear some progression, Miro. Yo, who just donated? Yo, AJ, thank you for the donation, man. Appreciate it. I think I just got one from Alex Johns. Was that you? Deep title. Yo, intro, what's good? It's been like 6 months since I last got the stream. All good. $1 sub tier. No, it's not $1. It's anything $10 and up. Is where you start getting sample packs on there. But it says that on Patreon. Anything with 80? No. I really wanted to go, but I'm gonna be there, no question, next year. Hey guys. That was me. Alright, cool, AJ, thanks. I will play yours next. $1 gets you. Actually, with $1, you get to download all the things where you would normally have to go through a download gate without having to go through a download gate. So, you get that. And you get some Patreon exclusives. Plus, you get to support me, you know? If half of my subscribers gave $1 a month, I would be making it would be unbelievable. And it would just be off Patreon too. But of course, all the support that I get, other than that, I appreciate that. It's a weird number. Probably being spam again type beat. This one's cool, Miro. I'm getting kind of bored of it, to be honest. I feel like it's been a lot of the same thing. Like, it was cool at the start. But I want something new here. I feel like I'm just skipping. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm just skipping through the same track. It doesn't really feel like anything new is happening. So that's what I try to do. I would try, or not the same track, but the same part of the track is what I mean to say. I would just try and make it more exciting. But yeah, thank you for singing that one through, Miro. This next one is from Alex Johns. Let's hear this. How'd you like that video, by the way? That I made you. Smoke. What's great to you? Nice. The sound is cool. Sounding pretty clean. I like that RPM because I was starting to think it sounded empty. Running some chassis, pretty much. Yeah, drum bus is like saturation and compression. It's like not just doing all of those things at once, but it's like, yeah, pretty much that. I don't know. It's very hard to explain how drum bus is working. But just basically think of it as like a colorful saturator. What's the biggest change you've noticed in music the last couple of years? That's a good question. I feel like music is less central now. I feel like now it's a lot more like kind of just who you want to listen to versus like before it was all, I mean, this is all like with the revolution of the internet or whatever, but like, yeah, I feel like before this, like, it wasn't really like, there was kind of just like one big thing that everybody knew about, you know? And it still is like that a little bit. But really, like, I feel like that's completely gone. And now everything is really just, like, about, like, niches and, like, yeah, just kind of, like, what you specifically want more as opposed to, like, oh, let's all just listen to the same pop music, you know? And I've noticed that, like, especially in the past couple of years, as, like, we've really just ingrained the internet into our lives, like, more so than ever, I think it has really become the thing. For color, no. Not sure what you mean. Error, what's good? I need some water. But I see join. Yeah, it's just like a really great way to get like a clean, fat sound, really. More than anything. This one's cool, AJ. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting a bit bored. Like, it's kind of been a lot of the same thing for a long time. I feel like you could do something new coming into this part, or maybe like. Like here, I would maybe go into some kind of a new thing, like take the bass somewhere different. Right now, the bass feels very much like kind of it's just in one place. Give it some automation and give it some movement because yeah, it's just like I've heard this so many times now. Like this break is cool. You could be bringing this stuff in sooner maybe. And then here, I'd like to hear some new stuff as well. Kyle, nothing knows what's up. I like how you have like this stuff here, that loop from the beginning. It's cool, but like, yeah, I just feel like it's a lot of the same, dude. I would really love to hear some automation and some movement and some change and just like more life with the sounds, you know, because I feel like that's really going to make a huge difference in terms of just keeping it interesting and making it something that you can listen to for like 6 minutes here, like as is the length of this track. Anyway, I'm going to keep this one playing. I'm about to grab some water though, so I'll literally be back in like 2 seconds. Alright, so yeah, solid track, man. You got some good ideas. You just need to take it and really, like, make it more interesting and give it more automation, more movement, and more life. Like, think of these sounds as constantly evolving things rather than something that you just sort of set and then, like, leave it how you set it, you know? But yeah, thank you for sending that one too, AJ. Thank you for the donation as well. Really appreciate that one. Yeah, let's hear this next one from Bass Essentials. Yo, Sam Quigley, always good to see you, man. Urania, good to see you as well, as always. Alex Van Ranjan, oi. Yo, what's up, man? Email name from Danielle, send the track again and I'll play it next. Marco, what's good? What's the track submission process? Just send it to the email, send the donation. You don't have to send a donation, but donations will get you to skip the line, and you'll get a lot more detailed feedback. Why'd you name this Gil Chang? Isn't that like a producer? I also like the logo. If I donate a demo, go for it. Donate anything. Or I saw that, I'll try to name it. Oh, nice. Music is a bit quiet. I'll turn it up. Like cashmere vocal sample. Yeah. I hear it. Free Mango Time reminds me of John Summit. I gotta check that track out. Sam, thank you for the donation, bro. Gonna play your track next. I have to see if I have a donation from that other person. Also, Liam, thank you for the donation as well. My donation came. Oh, okay, Indra. That. What do you think of Mall Grab DP with skin on skin? That's dope. I made a video on that style. But Essentialist, this one's cool, but it's not really grabbing like my attention. I feel like it's just kind of like da, 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 da. It's not really that exciting. I feel like you can make it like somehow something a little bit more interesting. Make it more catchy. Right now you have melodies, but they don't really grab me. I don't really feel anything when I listen to them. I feel like they're just kind of melodies just to have them in there. So I would try and take this and make it more exciting and just easier to kind of like get into, you know? All right, this next one is from Danielle. Or Daniel, I don't know. Greta on acid. Let's hear this. How long do these streams usually last? About like an hour and a half. I used to do them longer, but honestly, like every time I do a stream, I'm just way too busy. And I have to like go in an hour. Okay, yeah, it's pretty fat cake. Hugo, thank you for the donation, dude. Got Greta in there. Of course.
I say, we will never forgive you.
Nice. Rodrigo, good to see you, man.
And still kept on failing to act, that you would be evil.
Okay, this track is cool, man. Well, I have a few things to say. One, in terms of the mix, and this is not just the mix. This is the sounds that you're using in particular. This is not the mix. I repeat, not entirely the mix, but just like partially the mix, partially the sounds you're using. You're almost there, but you're not quite. Like this kick, for example, it's close, but like listen to, like I'll play you a track that I know has like really, really good kicks in terms of like an acid techno track. Like Listen to something by like Thomas Schumacher, for example, which usually when I open Spotify it crashes it actually. So let's just like Schumacher. Okay, yeah, let's play The Fuzz. That's a good track. But like listen to his kick and listen to the 303. Once it finally loads and I can skip forward. Bruh. Alright, maybe I have like a track like in my thing that I can just open. Like even I'll play this Leighton Giordani track. Like here that kick is more focused in the low end. Versus yours is more like kind of like that frequency range. Try to get it more focused in the low end and less in the like low mid range. And really, I would just throw this kick away, to be honest with you. I don't think this one's really that good sounding. Like, you just need to use better sounds. Like, really try to use sounds that sound like an actual track. Don't just get a kick just to call it a kick. Like, get a kick that sounds, like I said, like as good as the Thomas Schumacher kicks, as good as any kick on tracks that come out on really professional labels. And the same thing with the 303. I think you can fatten the 303 up a bit. Like, I'll play you, I have a track that I made recently. And with this track in particular, like, I learned this. Like, you really have to spend your time and work on the 303. Like, listen to how I got it so that when you hear the 303 and the kick together, they're not fighting for the same space, but they're still both like very fat and full. That's what I would try to do. Try to get a kick and a 303. They're going to work together a little bit better while still being as fat as possible. So just try and get a really nice, like, maybe, I don't know what you're using for the 303, but I recently started using Phocyon. Where is it? And you can hear it gets really close. I mean, this patch is not really like an acid techno 303, but you can hear, like, try using something like that because, yeah, it's just going to be a lot more authentic and give you like a stronger kind of 303 sound. So that's what I'd really work on. ABL3. Oh, true. I tried that. I don't know. ABL3 is cool, but Phocyon definitely like got it exact for me. How do you record these streams, by the way, through QuickTime Screen Stuff? Nah, it's just this program called OBS. Look it up. It's what everybody uses to stream like games and stuff. But yeah, so that's what I work on. Aside from that, I think your hi-hats could be better. It's like you have a good idea with the track and you're going in a good direction, but you need to really work on the sounds that you're using. And also, I think you could add one more break in the track, like maybe something with a building snare. Anyway, thank you for singing that one through. This next one is from Sam. Hey, we'll have some feedback on this one. Thanks for sending this one through, bro. And thanks for the donation as well. Oh, this is cool. I like the texture. I'm not crazy about this kick, though. I think this kick sounds like a sample pack kick, and it sounds really weak. Like, it has the fatness, but it does not have, like the crack to it. Not that it's gotta be, like, super hard, but it just sounds like you cut the transient off. Serious follow, yeah, I know. Honestly, I would maybe clean that up a little with some transient shaping, too. I'm Carl. Thank you for the donation. Okay, Philip, thanks. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Because a lot of times people send stuff and they don't say like who it's from with the donation. But you did. This break's a bit long and maybe could be a bit paraphrased. Mail from Yo Philip. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that as well. If you have 3 different names, if you have a different name on the donation as you have in the chat, as you have in the email where you sent your track, definitely let me know because sometimes people send them and all 3 are different names and I just have no idea who it is and then I don't play it. So thanks for that. Yo, this one, I think you're just doing a little bit too much. Like, you could kind of space it out better. Like, all the stuff I said at the beginning still about, like, the mix and, like, transient shaping the Foley and getting a kick that sounds better. All that stuff still applies. But I think the main thing here is spacing the track out. You know, that... That thing, you could take that and kind of, like, fade it out sooner. Like, dude, get rid of it, like, here. And just let this part be like the pad or something on the build. And then when this drops, don't have the little in there either. Like, just really space it out because, dude, you have 5 minutes and 22 seconds to tell that part of the story. You know, you can kind of like space it out and let this other part be breathing a little more. Right, man, have you ever heard of Park and Ride? Sounds vaguely familiar. My donation is from Liam. The email is from Intro. Thanks, dude. Like, all of these are cool elements, but I just feel like they could be a bit more, like, well arranged, you know? Try starting your drops with less elements and then kind of build up to having more elements, as opposed to, like, now what you have is just kind of, like, everything going at once and then kind of, like, when the drop comes, you're just dropping everything. I used to do that too, but it's honestly a bit more effective, I think, if you kind of like still start the drop strong. Start the drop strong. And then just kind of like, you know, build up and have more and more things come from there. Your best deck list. There you go. Do a grind tutorial. I feel like everybody in the UK would just like destroy me. They would just be like in the comments like, yo, look at this mandem. What do you think of Rebuke's new rattle? Was that the EP they did on Drum Code? Or, I don't know, I can't remember. Alright, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying about this one. Just space it out more, you know, use what you have and really like make it more efficient and more focused on like 1 or 2 things at a time. And then also, like I said, you know, clean up the mix a little bit. Transient shape the Foley and use a kick. Just get a better kick. Or you can take this one, maybe try to layer something over it if you really like the low end. The low end is good. It's just like the actual punch of the kick is weak. But yeah, thank you for seeing that one through. I'm gonna check and see. I'm pretty sure the next donation would be okay, yeah, next donation is from Indra. Thank you very much, man. Let's hear this one. Do a Nickelback tutorial. Alright, so what you have to do is get 18 layers of guitar amps and just pan them all slightly to the left and right and then layer them together. And then you have Nickelback. Hey dude, love you tots. Can you make one about drawing MIDI notes with the computer keyboard? I've got one like that kind of dropping tomorrow. But it's not like just that, but you'll see that in there. With drum code. I think I heard that. It was pretty cool. It's cool to see them kind of go and do some techno stuff like that, you know? After doing all that tech house. Could you do an Italo house? Yeah, that stuff's getting big. I need to do one soon. Oh, wait. Do you only give feedback for those who done it? No, they just get to skip the line and they get more detailed feedback. Been sitting on this for a bit. Finish or too repetitive things. And also, the way I put it is every donation will get checked out. Not everyone that doesn't donate is going to get checked out. Like, some of those I just never listen to because I have to get through the donations. My internet is horrible today. I've been there. Jerome, thank you for the donation, man. I think with the donations, it kind of depends because I think some streams, I start getting a few, and then people want to get their tracks checked out, so then they start sending more and more and more. With some streams, I will just not get any, just because, nothing really happens, and then, yeah. Georgie, thank you for subscribing. And then, what'll happen is, then I just listen to all the free ones, but kind of depends on what's up. Donation start. Streets New Town, New York. I know, that's another one everybody keeps asking for. I'll do it soon. My country is on... What happened, Ushe? We're minimal, yeah. We in Minimal Town. I like this artwork too, that's cool. Yo, Kian, thank you for the donation as well, man. I'm from Chile. It's tradition nuts. I'm glad I can watch the stream. Oh, dude. $30K. System in Talk Store. What? I'm running from my GF house to send you my demo. Alright, man. Don't worry. We're gonna be around. Thanks for thinking of me. Track submitted plus donated. Yeah, Alex, thank you very much, man. Which name did you use for the donation, though? Cool vibe. Yeah, this one's tight. I like this one a lot. I like how it's so deep and repetitive. But you notice we haven't gotten bored yet. I haven't said anything about, it's too repetitive. It's still it goes on and on and on, and you can still get into it. This is what I was talking about with some of these other submissions. You want to do my track mix? Yeah, no problem. I'm being honest. I think overall this one's pretty solid. I would like to hear the kick a bit more, though. Name on PayPal should be Jeff. Okay, thanks, Alex. What email did you use? Is it just the same one with your name? This is a banger. Yeah, this one is some proper, micro house. Take back. Now, the one thing I'll say is I would love to hear something more exciting, that in particular, that piano stab. trying to find it. That one, that if you could put like some dub delay on that, like some kind of just super long delay that you could be like automating different parameters with, I think that would be really interesting. It would be a good way to kind of give it more life, because right now, as much as it does stay exciting, like by the end, it is a lot of the same thing. So overall, I would just say like everything is good. Just get the kick a little bit stronger, you know, maybe get a little bit more of like a low end thump to it. And really make it stand out on top of the bass line. And then, like I said, also taking that piano step and just adding like some modulated or automated delay on top of it would really like give this track just that little tiny bit of like an exciting boost that I feel like it needs. But other than that, yeah, really solid. Not really a whole lot else to say. It's a solid track, dude. Thanks for singing that one through, and thank you for the donation as well. All right, this next one is gonna be from. Give me a sec here, because I gotta see who sent this. All right, this next one is from Hugo. Sent you a donation, boss. Thank you very much. Big fan of your videos. Appreciate it. Here's my track submission. Perfect for a live act. Yeah, facts. Whoa, dude. That startled me. Thanks for the feedback. I'm off. All right, peace, enjoy. Thanks for the donation, man. Are you HD today? I think so. I don't know what the stream output is right now, to be honest. It's like 4K or whatever. I do have a 4K stream. Ricky, yo, what's good? Hugo, this is exciting. You're on to something very good here. I have some critique, but this is the solid track. Your webcam looks better. Yeah, I think it's just this laptop I have. Bumpy. Yeah, it kind of makes you like... Highs can be cleaner? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But like with some more stuff. Sounds better with built-in.
Do you want to dance?
Alright, here you go. This is a really cool track. It's exciting. It's fresh. It doesn't just sound like a standard house track, you know. It's got kind of your own flavor to it. You're onto something very good here. This is exactly what you should be doing. It's just creating your own thing. That being said, you can definitely refine it a lot. I feel like your sound selection is not the best. Like, for example, somebody was saying the highs could be cleaner. The way you want to go about doing that is get a better clap, get a better hi-hat, get some kind of just like cleaner sounds. Right now it feels like these sounds are just kind of like cheap. And it's like they just don't have that like polish to them. And same thing like your kick. I feel like your kick could be a lot better too. You're doing a good job of like the atmosphere and keeping that exciting and making like stuff happen, you know, all around the track. But overall, it would really be improved if you could get a better kick and just kind of like some cleaner sounds in terms of the drums and even like the bass sound. Because this is something really cool and it's exciting and it's different and it's fresh. It just... What's really going to give it that extra little push to like full professionalness, I feel like, is just getting better and cleaner sounds. And then also, the other thing I heard is I feel like you can build it a little bit better. Like in this intro, you should do like a snare build or something like that, like a something like that. Kind of building up with this into the drop. Because it would overall make this a lot more exciting when the drop does hit. And it would transition this better. So that's what I'd say about this one. Do a transition in the beginning, you know, give it like a snare build and maybe even a little bit of a riser. And then just work on your sounds, you know, get better kick, better hi-hats, better clap, better bass sound. And everything's going to come together a little bit nicer because you really do have something dope here. And it's fresh. And again, like it doesn't just sound like a standard tech house track. It just needs a little bit of a push to kind of get it that extra dimension, you know? Anyway, I think we're seeing that one through. This next one is from... Oh, God, I forgot what this guy's name was. Pretty sure it was Philip Alexander. All right, this next one is from Philip. Keep up the good work. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Sent the track, but I'm broke till Friday. Sorry if you get to it. All good, man. At this point, it's not even that I don't want to play the submissions. It's just I have to get through the paid ones. Oh, Philip, was this not yours? Yo, what was the name that you sent it with again? My bad. Oh, I think this is it. Okay, well, this one's cool. I'll come back to it when we get, because I meant to play it. This is the one that I meant to play, I think. Like I said, confusing. Anyway, let's hear this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 by Sensei. Alright, I'm gonna reload this one. Or not. It's just a work in progress. An idea. Nice. Somebody's nervous. I'm not nervous. It's just weird because it's hard for me to tell the names sometimes. Chill. You nervous, Philip? Yeah, I feel you. Well, dude, you gotta... Nothing to be nervous about here. That's nice, yeah. I like how it plays like with the rhythm, like how you have that. Very catchy. What headphones do you use? V-Motor Crossfade M100. They're DJ headphones. But that's what I like about them. I can use them when I play DJ sets and when I make videos. Take it in a little more. Yeah, overall, Philip, This is a good track. It's a good idea. What you need to do now is give it a full arrangement and then also take all the drums and just beef them up. Put them all through like drum bus, through like different processing, group the kick and bass together, really give it that fullness, and then this will sound like a full track because you have a good idea here. It's just that the drums, to me, this sounds like you took like a full track that was like professional sounding and just got rid of all the drum processing, and now it just sounds like this. Like you just need to take it and like work on that on the sounds and get those stronger. And it'll sound a lot more full. And then also just give it a full arrangement. Like, it's not hard with this one. You definitely have a good idea. You just need to take it and give it that extra little push, But yeah, thank you for singing that one through. This next one is from Jerome. Let's hear this. A little more attention to detail with delays, background effects. Yeah, I would say so as well. But that comes like when you put it with a reference and start like arranging it. Is the switch from FL to Ableton worth it in your opinion? I mean, it just depends on you. Like in the case of me, if I tried to make like all of my music on FL Studio, I can use FL Studio and I used it when I first started, but it would be hard for me now. But I mean, that's just because I know it so well. It's like there are people who make really good tracks in FL Studio who wouldn't be able to make a track in Ableton. So it's really just whatever you want to use. Personally though, I think if you're at the stage where you don't know either of them that well, it's more about just getting to know one of them really well than it is like all that stuff. That being said, if Ableton sponsored me, I probably would have just told you, yes, you have to switch to Ableton. I'm just kidding. I'm completely kidding. Check out, I think some woodblock hits. Yeah, I can see that. That's the kind of stuff it needed. Like you said, like the atmosphere and background stuff. It's not just like pads. It's also like little like drum sounds like that that'll come in and out. I like where this is going, but everything is very thin. It's kind of like what I said with that last track. It sounds like you need a much bigger kick. You need a much bigger hi-hat as well. This ride can be bigger. That sound could be stronger. Like, it's just kind of everything, really. And you need to work on here and clean up. Yeah, it just feels very like flat. It's just kind of but you want to be like like really, intense. You need to fatten up your lead, fatten up your kick, fatten up your hi-hats. And also give it more like variation. Like this is the same thing as this was over here. And when I say variation, I don't just mean adding more notes, but like, because you actually don't really want to do that. But what you need to do is give it more automation. Like, move the sounds around. Like, give them different, like, changing things. Like, shorten the amplitude envelope. Move the filter frequency. Like, do different stuff like this. You can even automate, like, the detune amount for all I care. Like, there's so many different things that you can do to make it really exciting and make it really, like, fresh like that. And you just need to, like, bring it to life more. And it's not just the mix either, like it's also the sounds. Like I think this kick, you need a better sample. Same deal with the hi-hat, like better sounds. Like it's just overall, I think needs to be like pay more attention to kind of fattening the sounds and making them more full. And also, yo, thank you for the donation, Lewis. But yeah, like it's not bad. There's definitely like I like the simplicity. I think that works really well, and I think you know what you're doing there. It's just a little bit too simple. And then also your arrangement, I'm not crazy about. Like I feel like you could do maybe 2 really good breaks. Like right now, you have the intro, and then there's like a long break, and then this for this period of time. And then there's a long break. With techno, you really want like there's a lot of tracks where it's just like one long part, a break, and then another long part with the kick. Like you don't really want to just have it keep like changing like this because it needs to be really repetitive, and you need to just have constant going and going and going. So I would try and take these breaks that you have and try to get like 2 really good breaks. Like maybe have this one and this one, and then kind of space them out a little bit better. Like maybe have this one be shorter also. But yeah, because you definitely need like more parts where it's just like for a very long time. Or else otherwise DJs aren't going to play it because the arrangement's just going to feel kind of like, it's not going to feel right. Like it's going to feel like you're getting into the track and then it pulls back. And it's like, yeah, the energy just isn't really going to be there. So I would work on that. But yeah, I think we're seeing that one through, Jerome. This next one is from Kian. That's a note in the donation. Bad dive. Thank you. Oh, yo, bad dive. Send it to my email, the one that's in the description of the stream, because I can't. The only way I'd be able to open that link up, would be to open my PayPal on the stream. And I don't think that's a very good idea. So you're no problem, bad voltage. Like I said, you have like what was the hardest thing for me, which is the simplicity down. You just need to nail down the other elements. Alright, you're no problem, bad dive. That was the note. I would not use that note there. I know you're trying to do, but just go to the. This piano though, crazy. Yeah, piano's really dope. I want to sample this. Did you make the piano yourself? Can you hear this in some indie? Yeah. For how long will you stream? I'll be streaming a little bit more. Labs free plugin. Whoa, wait, what was the free plugin? Oh, true. Is that one? It's like the same people who made the Oliver Arnold's thing. Now I want to look it up. Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure like this was the company. And they made that like one free Labs. Yeah, that's it, dude. I gotta get on this. send my PayPal receipt for. Oh, Alex, yo, did you? Let me check and see. I mean, somebody like watching this. Yo, Jeffrey, yours is up next. Or Alex. Say on Twitter, you stream. Yeah, check my Instagram story. That's usually, if you follow me on Instagram, that's usually where I announce. Yeah, it's this one. Dude, I need to get this. Because they've got some really cool stuff in there. And this piano is so dope. Can you floss for us? No, I can't, though. I do not think that would be a good idea. Violence? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm downloading this like as soon as the stream's over. Alright, so yeah, Kian, this one, very dope musically. What I have to say, though, is I think the drums aren't quite there. Like, the drums are very simple in this track, and you should definitely keep them simple. But I would try and, like get a better kit, because that was the first thing that I heard. When this came in, I was like, alright, this is really dope. But I feel like the music, like both the sounds, like not the drums, but the music, the sounds, and the actual like music behind it, like what you're playing, is really, really good. And these drums are just not on that level. Like you have all the other stuff up here, and then the drums are like here, you know? So you need to get the drums up here, or even like up here. So what I'm trying to do, get better samples, make them feel more alive, maybe add a layer of like Foley. You have some in there, but like, you know, maybe like some or something like that to go with the triplet feeling. Like, yeah, I just feel like your drums aren't really quite there. Just get some better quality drums, and this will be fire. Like, this is a really good track, and you have some really, really cool stuff. You just gotta get the drums on the same level with everything else. That's really my only feedback there. But yeah, this next one, thank you for sending that one through. This next one is from Alex. Thank you for the donation, man. Hey, Julian, here's my submission. Listen to Coercion by Key. I mean, if I donate, will you get a mullet? I won't say I won't. Maybe if you guys donate, I'll floss and get a mullet. Oh, we got some more atmospheric stuff. Criticism? Yeah, no problem. I'm just saying because I think it could be like so like crazy. You just have to do a little bit more to get it there. Also, bad dive. I'm still gonna get to yours, but this is one that I accidentally missed. Who donated before even that last person? Hey, this drums sound kind of familiar. Yo, I like musically though, this is actually really cool. I like how it kind of feels like everything is like, you know, it kind of has like this very lively feel to it. That is a really good dynamic with these types of drums. You know, that's a really cool dynamic. We're gonna borrow some. No, it's all good. It was just like kind of spooked me for a second. So I was like, wait a second. Okay. That's dope. Yo. The synth is beautiful. Wow. Got some composers today? Yeah, I know, right? Alright, dude, I really don't have a lot to say with this one. I do think the drums sound a bit thin, to be honest. Like, if I'm listening to, like, I'm pretty sure those drums that I made that you might be using are from this one. They weren't, like, from this track, but I was using this as my reference. Actually, I'm not going to do that. What is the song? I honestly can't even remember. It's, like, Kaiko, I think. Yeah, that's the song. Okay. The reference for those drums were this, or was this. Needs a little Uzi Vert verse. Alright, come on now. Bruh, it's so quiet. Alright. And so, like, whatever you're doing to these drums, just try and, like, clean that up a little bit. Maybe try to get it back to, like, what it originally was, because these really need to be a bit fatter and more full sounding. That's the only piece of advice I have. Like, it really is a fire track. You have some really beautiful synths. It's really good. Like, I really don't have a lot to say. The only other thing, actually, I will say on top of that, though, is I think maybe you could speed it up. I'd love to hear it, like... Like, honestly, the same BPM as that DJ electronic track. It's just like a little bit faster. I feel like it's dragging a little right now, but other than that, very fire. Anyway, thank you for singing that one through. Yeah, really nice one, Alex. This next one is from... Who is the next one supposed to be from? It's from Lewis. Yo, Julian, can you give me some opinions on this and keep up the high tier content? Thank you, man. No problem, Alex.
It is simply being this open, empty space. So previously we thought that the entity was what we are, and meditation is what we do. Now we understand that meditation is what we are, and the entity is what we do.
Woo! Okay, this one, very, very cool percussion. Very cool atmosphere, but your kick and your clap and your hi-hat are weak. You need to get a better kick, better clap, and better hi-hat. And I'm not saying it's got to be as big as the most recent, like, Tool Room release, but I'm just saying, like, these could be a lot better, and it would make this overall thing, like, it would really complement what you've got going on, which is really solid other than that. More transient. Yeah, definitely like a kick with more transient to it. And a clap that's less like there's so many claps that are just kind of like, you know, but you really want like a really, something that's going to hit hard and really like be defined. This just kind of sounds like on the beat. But if you have like a, you know, it really hits. And it makes it more powerful. I'm like yelling. But yeah, and also, like I said, the kick could be like that too. And your hi-hat is just very thin. It's just very like... And also your bass could be a lot fatter too. Like your bass could really stand out more.
A bottom line is simply a flow of thoughts, images, sensations, and perceptions. So meditation here is not an activity of the mind.
Yeah, overall, solid track, dude. Like, you get some really good atmosphere. The biggest piece of advice I'm going to give you are work on the kick, work on the hi-hat, work on the clap, throw these samples away, get better ones. And then what I would also do is add some kind of a lead, because right now it's really just these, like, atmospheric elements and then the bass and drums. I would love to hear, like, some kind of a cool lead or something like that, you know? YTF, would you want your clap to be hard in the track? It's a good question. Well, see, what happens is when you have a clap that's just like, it doesn't really define like what you're hearing in the beat. You just kind of hear it, and it's just kind of like over top of the beat. But when you have something that's really like clapping, it makes your head bob a lot more, and it's gonna make you really like get into the track. It's like this right now. I feel like I'm like, you know, just kind of swaying back and forth. But if you had a kick and a clap that were really hitting, and then on top of that, a really fat bass, it would really be like... Yeah, you'd really want to get into it like that. Anyone use the snare a microsecond before the kick? Yeah, a lot of people do that. That's a good technique. Especially with claps. Hey, Julian, congrats. Hey, thank you very much, Mandy. I appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, it worked. I was wondering, like, or the idea with that one was to do, like, a remix of a popular song and then see what happened if people would click on it, even if it was Fisher losing it. And it worked. People are clicking on it. It's cool. Thank you very much. Double up for sure and EQ different. Yeah, just get, like, better sounds, honestly. And make the bass fatter as well. But yeah, thank you for sending that one through, Lewis. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the donation as well. All right, and then we're going to play one more here. This is going to be from... Cope, probably saying your name wrong. I apologize. But this man said that he just ran from his girlfriend's house to here to send me my demos, or send me this demo. So even if he didn't donate, I'm going to check this one out. Let's hear this. Want to send to one song label. Do you think it's ready? Let's see. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, no problem. Just giving you my honesty. You could have been lying about this, though, Cope. Cope. I still don't know how to say that. Peter, that's what I'm gonna say. She got mad. I've been there. No, I know you're not. It sounds like Sandstorm, no offense. Can't could have more body. Yeah. Overall, this one, you have a good track idea. Like, I wouldn't just throw this track away. But you need a better kick and a better bass, because your kick and bass are a bit too thin. They're just a lot of, like, the mid-range and the high-end, which is good. You need that, especially in this style of track. But you also need that fat low end. So what I would do is take this kick and then layer a really strong one underneath it for the low end. And then also get the bass, put a sub like underneath the bass. And then also, I think your hi-hats are a bit too, like, like, you need to try and clean those up a bit, because right now they have the high end, but it's very messy. Go through and change your samples around. Get some different samples, because these ones just aren't really hitting right. Like, they have the high end, but then it's just, like really sharp, kind of crispy high end. You need more of that, like, nice high end with a bit of mid-range body to it as well. So, overall, I feel like your sounds just need more body and more fullness overall. I think that's what you're missing. But yeah, thank you for sitting going through, Peter. That is going to be it for today, guys. I've been streaming for like an hour now, and my brain is kind of fried. Plus, I have a bunch of work to do, but I've got a really awesome video dropping for you guys tomorrow. I dropped a really nice sort of like advice video today as well. If you haven't already, go check out my new Losing It remix. Link is in the description. Trust me, you guys are going to love it. It's super dope. And yeah, thank you so much to everybody who came through. I love you guys. Always good listening to your tracks, you know. I love really like connecting with the community this way. It's not just me posting a video, but I'm actually like talking directly to you guys in real time, which is really awesome. It was really great to see you guys listen to your tracks. Thanks to everybody who donated as well, and thanks to everybody who came through. I love you all. I couldn't do this without you guys. And yeah, peace, guys.